pick you up? Welcome back, neighbors, to another vlog. We are gonna focus. Okay. All right, you go look at the big ant. Today's vlog is gonna be all about change. Since last vlog, I announced that we're moving to New York City, and I just want to talk about how we're dealing with that, how we're prepping the kids for that big move. But first, we have a little adventure to make today.
And then they carry the food back to their ant colony where all the other ants live, so they can share.
Why they share this?
They share their food with their families.
Why?
Okay, Hen, where are we going today?
We going to see all the birds.
The birds? And what's this place called?
Tell me that.
The aviary.
The apiary.
Good job. National Aviary.
Can I give you a stamp on your hand? I'm gonna put it right above there.
Okay, now stick your head through. Make a big dinosaur face. Oh, very close quarters in here. This is a real Pittsburgh penguin. More literal.
I know penguins.
You know penguins?
Yes.
There's one. I see him right there.
Where? I see a penguin.
see him
That's
too.
a baby penguin. Hi, penguin. Hi, penguin. I'm gonna go to mommy. Mommy, we have penguins on the table. They don't tie that. They don't tie that.
Nice looking one there. There we go.
I mean, it just looks just like it's uncanny. Look, Henry, the bald eagle. Henry, these are different birds. What kind of birds are you thinking about? We come here for the birds, and Henry just stays here for the screen time. Where?
Now it's watching you.
Oh my gosh. It's like staring into my soul. Woo. Since we only have a couple more months left in Pittsburgh, we're really trying to be intentional and just explore what we can, appreciate what's been our home for the past 11 years, but at the same time really mentally prepare for this big change and really lean into it. And that's what I really want to focus on today's vlog. You okay? I got it. What? What'd you say, bud?
I keep talking in the car.
You don't want me to leave my camera?
No.
No? Okay.
Grandma.
Okay, I won't forget my camera. Mine was like, what? Huh? Well, this is kind of awkward, neighbors. I filmed the second half of this vlog right after what you just saw at the aviary, and the sound was completely out of sync. What is going on? As I was saying, I had some technical difficulties, so I had to scrap that and reshoot it. It's a couple days in the future. We're look who's here. Hen's room. Well, now the boys' room. We're finally Why'd you turn that off? All right, so what I had filmed and professed and can't use anymore are kind of my like 3 philosophies around change and how to make change less hard. And the first one is leaning into it. So moving from Pittsburgh to New York, that's a really big change, right? And it is scary. I do feel scared. It's so overwhelming what's ahead. But instead of resenting that, instead of really fearing that, like your body responds the same way to fear as it does excitement. So I'm leaning into it. I'm leaning into the excitement. The first thing when it comes to change that's more expected than unexpected. I understand there's situations where like death of a loved one or something, loss of a job where change is unexpected and it's hard to lean into it. Nevertheless, sometimes you just can't undo change and you might as well go with it. Why do you have a hot glue gun? Am I able to talk to the neighbors for like 2 minutes?
No.
Yeah, I'm hiding in the pantry because Henry just won't leave me alone. The other philosophy I have been kind of working through is appreciating what you have now. So we only have a couple weeks left in Pittsburgh. We're then moving to our friends who live in Greensburg, just staying with them for a couple weeks before we move to New York City. It's because our lease is up in our current apartment before we have to move. So with like 10 weeks left, we're trying to do all that we can to appreciate the city that we have now. We've taken a lot for granted here in Pittsburgh, and we really just want to go and explore and kind of see it through with fresh eyes again. And finally, the last philosophy around making change a little bit easier is what I call, I didn't invent it, signal versus noise. If you've started a new job, everything's overwhelming, right? Everyone's throwing a bunch of information at you, and you're trying your best to grapple with it and grasp everything you can. And then over time, you get used to being able to pick out the important pieces of information, the signals, right? That's what we're gonna go through when we move to New York City. It's gonna be, I've said this word a lot, overwhelming. There's gonna be a lot of noise. And I don't mean noise like what you hear. When we get to New York City, we're gonna have to figure out, where do we shop for food? Where can we take the kids? It's gonna be a whole new environment, and it's gonna seem like all noise coming at us all at once. And we'll have to figure out, where are the signals? What do we need to pick out, and what's important for us to know and understand? So yeah, that kind of wraps up my whole idea for this vlog. I wanted to talk a little bit about how we're kind of going through this change. We have a couple weeks left in our apartment. I've gotten new glasses. I've gone clean shaven. I'm learning Italian.
Bevite oppure caffè?
Bevite oppure caffè. We're moving the boys, but like this is gonna be a year of change. And like I said, I'm leaning into it. I'm appreciating what we have and cherishing what we have now. And I'm understanding that there's gonna be a lot of noise coming our way. And I just have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. I have a big ask for you. If you're in New York City, give us some tips, give us some ideas of what to expect when moving. If you've ever moved to a new city. I've never moved this late in my life. I've been in Pittsburgh the past 11 years, been in Western PA the past 23 years, so it's been a long time since we've made a big change. I'd like to know, do you have any tips when it pertains to moving or changing environments? I'm always open to learning from other people's experiences. So neighbors, I'm gonna get back into kind of just the normal vlogging, kind of documenting these last couple weeks in Pittsburgh, sharing this journey of change going from Pittsburgh to New York City and starting our lives, starting this new life in this amazing new city. So neighbors, thanks again for watching. Don't forget, adventure always, and we'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye. Are you excited to share your room with Milo? Do you think it'll be fun? A little bit of a change?
My book fall out.
Yeah, look at, how many books can you read?
All of them.
Speaking of change, little man, how many new teeth do you got growing in? How many new teeth do you got? Can you smile? Can you smile, Milo? Can you show your 3 new teeth?